Dennis Elsis at WNEW FM in New York, an all-star weekend. And speaking of the Rolling Stones, there is a brand new Rolling Stones record, and you'll hear it right after these messages tonight, hypothesizing that it might rain tomorrow. And there's no sense in being depressed at WNEW FM when we have the brand new record from the forthcoming album of the Rolling Stones. The album, when it's released, is going to be called Tattoo You. And the single, which has just come out today, has a unique title, Start Me Up. And the cover that we received the record in, we have a 12-inch version of the single. And I don't know whether this is commercially available or will be commercially available in this format, but the cover of it, it's a full-size album cover, features a very, it almost looks like a dog's paw in a high-heel shoe. It's a hairy foot in a high-heel shoe. It looks to me, I don't know why, it just somehow, I think it looks like a dog's paw in a high-heel shoe. And then on the back, it appears what could become the album cover is someone's face, maybe Mick's face, all covered with tattoos. So here it is, a WNEW FM premiered exclusively this morning, the Rolling Stones, Start Me Up. New song from the Rolling Stones, which is called Start Me Up. Sounds a lot like the Rolling Stones. Well, that's the new single, which you've heard quite a bit about at WNEW FM, and you probably heard quite a bit over the weekend, the Rolling Stones and Start Me Up. And now we've got the flip side, so let's flip it over. All right, and hear the B-side from the brand new Rolling Stones song. Oh, from their psychedelic phase, everyone had one. Satanic Majesty's Request album, the Rolling Stones in 2,000 light years from home at WNEW FM. And the flip side of the new single, No Use in Crying. That's the song from the forthcoming album, Tattoo You, and the single, the A-side, the rockers, Start Me Up from the Rolling Stones at WNEW FM.
WNEW FM in New York. Tattoo You is the new Stones album, premiered on NEW FM in New York. This is not from Chorus Line, but it is a little TNA. And let me add to the fact that the album was premiered today at WNEW FM in New York. Tattoo You. Let me add the fact that the Stones fans out there should know that the Stones will be touring this fall, beginning probably late September, and the tour information and concert information will be heard at concert headquarters, WNEW FM. That tour is being put together right now, even while you're listening to the new album. So if you are a Stones fan, do not fret. The tour will be coming, and coming soon too, probably starting late September and being around New York too before the end of the year, in our area around New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and everywhere else. We will have the information for you, and we'll be passing it along, because this is Stones headquarters at NEW FM. So if you're waiting for a tour, don't fret. You're going to hear about it here at concert headquarters, NEW FM.
Rolling Stones' new album called Tattoo You, or Tattoo You, depending on what mood you're in. Start Me Up was the single that we had in advance, and now Hang Fire Slave, a little TNA, and that is not from Chorus Line, those TNAs. It's a new one from them, Little TNA. Black Limousine and Neighbors. Worried About You, Tops. Heaven, No Use in Crying, Waiting on a Friend. Now, there are some blues and some down-home type stuff, and there's some rock and roll in there. And this is a song in the new album called Worried About You. Worried About You. I'll tell you what, the new Stones album is everything Stones fans would expect. They got some great new songs and interesting sounds and some good rock and roll and some good blues. Just what you'd expect from the Stones. The album called Tattoo You, and that's what's on the covers, front and back. Some tattoos on Mick and Keith. And you can recognize them anyway, sort of. Okay. Worried About You? Not really. We'll be checking in with you tomorrow to make sure you're all right. I hope you will be, and be with us here at WNEW FM.
Stones album is here, and we'll hear most of it between now and 9 o'clock tonight. It's called Neighbors, and it's brand new from the Rolling Stones at WNEW FM. The album is in Tattoo You. I don't know when it'll be in the stores. I'm sure not for a few days, but we have it at 102.7, and we'll be playing cuts throughout the night and, of course, throughout the morning, tomorrow, and so on and so forth, so you'll get a chance to hear the whole album, I'm sure. Rolling Stones with Neighbors. We heard some old Rolling Stones, Have You Seen Your Mother, Baby? And Hang Fire, brand new from the Rolling Stones at 102.7. Another track from that brand new Rolling Stones album at WNEW FM. That one is called Black Limousine, the Rolling Stones. We heard some old Stones with Brown Sugar, and also from the brand new album called Tattoo You, a track called Little TNA. The Rolling Stones, their new album, you'll hear it throughout the night and tomorrow too, and I'm sure on into the next few weeks at WNEW FM.